Hi guys, this is Gallifrey Customs and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm excited to be taking a look at the Doctor Who Character Online exclusive Third Doctor and Sonic Screwdriver Vortex Edition figure and electroplated electronic screwdriver. So as you can see, the box is the same packaging style as the Ruby Sunday and 15th Doctor Online exclusive Gen 3 Vortex figures, and it's got that lovely orange for the Third Doctor. And then on the front of the box it says Deluxe Electroplated Sonic, multiple sound effects, High Deco Vortex Edition figure with accessories. It has the Third Doctor's red little symbol in the corner and a picture of the TARDIS on the front. I haven't opened this yet, so this is my initial reaction. But yeah, so looking at the other sides of the packaging, it's the kind of same standard that you expect. It's got the sideways Doctor Who logo and that Third Doctor red design at the bottom. And then on the back you can take a read. It's got a description about the Vortex Edition figures. It says High Deco Vortex Edition figure, Deluxe Electroplated Sonic, and then it's got a description of the Third Doctor and the contents for the set. Obviously in the bottom it's got all the legal information, the Character Online contact details, and yeah, pause if you would like to read through this. I won't go into it reading it all otherwise, but yeah, this is super exciting. I do absolutely love that new red for the Third Doctor. Obviously all the Doctors have the different colours for each item, like each figure they have, and I think the statuey figures have the same thing as well. But yeah, each one has a different colour and the red is lovely. So at the side you've got the logo again, and then yeah, otherwise let's open it and take a look. So before we start looking at the actual figure, if you pull the insert out at the top, then there's a lovely little interior card in there as well, which I will show you right now. And this is obviously the Third Doctor's roundels, which is a really nice additional feature to include in this set. It's got a lovely shiny effect on it to make it look 3D. And it just looks really nice and really adds to the aesthetic of the packaging. So let's start off taking a look at the Sonic Screwdriver.
And here we have it. Now this is really nice. As you can see, it's electroplated in that absolutely stunning chrome. And I haven't tested it yet, obviously, to see if the sounds work, but let's give it a go. Hey, there we go. So yeah, this is really nice. It feels just so much more like higher quality. It feels like a higher spec product, particularly when you compare it to the previous one. I think this one that I've got here is from the set that Amazon did, that was like a pack of all the different Sonics, or multiple different Sonics, not necessarily all of them. But yeah, as you can see, it's so much more shinier. Interesting that the stripe here is thicker than on here. I don't know which one's more accurate, but either way it does look really cool. And then obviously this the tip at the end is a lot darker in color, and different colors for the sort of inside part. And then sound effects wise, you've got sounds like just one, but let's try more. Oh no, number 2. Oh, let's try again. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. One, two, three, four. Oh, You have to do it quite quickly. Hang on. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not doing all of them, I think, but yeah, so it has quite a lot of effects in it. There might be more. I'm not 100% sure. I need to have a bit more of a play with it. Also, it's interesting that this is quite a lot thicker, the lines for the bottom part. And yeah, so that's the Sonic. So let's move on to the figures.
So taking a look at the third Doctor figure, and this might actually genuinely be my favourite Jon Pertwee figure that we've had in character options ever. So it's his costume from The Demons, which is one of my favourite Doctor Who episodes from Jon Pertwee's era. And as you can see, he's got his cloak on, he's got the sonic screwdriver, he's got a giant maggot, and he's got a Kronos crystal. I think it's pronounced Kronos. I'm not sure. I've not actually seen the episode it's from, which I believe is The Time Monster. Someone can correct me if that's wrong. But yeah, we've not had this variant before, so it's really, really nice to see this in figure form. Funnily enough, I made one years ago, which makes it even nicer that we have got this like an actual proper one. But yeah, taking a look at the accessories first, and we have the sonic screwdriver. And I don't know if it's just me, but this looks like the most silver, like most shiny sonic screwdriver prop that we've had with the figures. I don't remember the original ones from any of the previous third Doctor figures being as shiny as this, but it looks super nice. I really like that they've done the little red stripe, the yellow with the black like stripe design on it, and then the red around the top of the sort of head of the screwdriver. So then looking at the giant maggot next, and this has been done in Vortex Deco, which the previous ones weren't, so that's a nice little touch. So it's done in like a fleshy, sort of grey beige plastic with a dark wash over it, and then green all over the front of it, and then it's got the little mouth with the teeth showing, which is nice. Yeah, so there's the mouth and the teeth, and yeah, it's a really nice little tweak to that. And then you've got the Kronos crystal, which I think is the same as the one that was in the Time Monster set. It might be a slightly different coloured handle, I think, maybe on it, but I'm not entirely sure because I don't own that and I've not seen the Time Monster. But yeah, either way, it looks really, really nice. It's super clear, which just adds like to the effect quite nicely. So going back to the third Doctor figure, and I've taken the cloak off it now. So here is the cloak. So I don't know what I'm assuming that this is how they've done it, but they've done, by the looks of it, a purple, slightly metallic plastic with black paint for the black part of it, and it looks really, really nice because something about that silver metallic paint plastic has made it look like it's satin, which is accurate to the costume. So like it's the texture wise, it's absolutely perfect to how it looked in the episode, which I think is just a super nice touch. So then going back to looking at the third Doctor figure, and it's absolutely stunning. The plastic red that they've used for the coat, because it's matte, it gives a slightly velvet-like texture, which I think just adds so much more dimension to it. And the red is actually very similar to the red plastic that they used on the robot's fourth Doctor, which again I think is a really nice touch. It's pretty similar colour-wise in the show and the same. So yeah, comparing it with the Five Doctors third Doctor, and you can see that plastic is quite different in comparison to that. So this one's a lot more of a proper deep red, whereas the one on the Five Doctors third Doctor is like a almost wine, like it's slightly purpley. But again, they're both in that nice plastic, like the coloured plastic, which I think does really work well compared to just painting it like they used to back in the day. And then in comparison to the Sea Devils version of the Third Doctor, it's quite a different look. He's a lot more tanned and, yeah, obviously all painted. But yeah, the face is superb. It's a brand new head, and I think it really, really captures early Jon Pertwee perfectly. I do slightly wonder, though, why they used this costume with this head, because actually, when you look back on reflection, his hair was a bit longer. But anyway, it's fantastic. It's just lovely. It's interesting as well because compared to the 13th Doctor set, Third Doctor that we got that was from the Three Doctors, the detail of the black on all of the parts is much more softer. I don't know how they've achieved that, whether they've used a lighter colour or slightly translucent or something like that, but as you can see, it just looks super soft and delicate, and I think it just works really nicely. It just looks subtle but much nicer. The trousers are painted in a nice, they're either painted or in a grey plastic, but that looks really, really nice as well, with shoes that are painted black and are nice and shiny. But the other thing that's interesting is that it's got painted gloves. It is just the Third Doctor's hands painted, so the only thing is that you do get to see the ring on the pinky finger, but it's not the end of the world. But, you know, it's a little feature that maybe they could have done without. I suppose they may not have had hands that would have fit properly. But yeah, otherwise, absolutely love it. It's the best Third Doctor out of the bunch. Deco-wise, the head sculpt is just so much better. And yeah, really, really nice. So I hope you all enjoyed. I would love to know what you think of this set, and please let me know if you do pick this up. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe. Please comment for more. And I really hope to see you all very, very soon.